M0FXB, welcome to my videos on M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Just a quick one here. I've got the FTM100 on with my HRI200 box here, and we're using the FT-991 to talk through the FTM100 and then onto the YAESU PDN system. So I'm just going to give a little call through now, see if anyone comes back to me. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, M0FXB, calling for an audio check. So with a bit of luck, we'll hear that on the 991 if anyone comes back. Now you've seen the lights go into sort of receive mode on the FTM100, and also on my PDN display here we had it go green. I'll just show you that again. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, calling for an audio check. Mike 0, Foxtrot X-Ray Bravo. And you can see there it goes green, and it says my model number as well because I put that into with my call sign on my 991. So what we'll do, we'll try and switch over to CQ UK.
Bravo, VK3, Golf Juliet Golf, coming through Peter, Golf Australia.
VK3, that's good news there. VK3 GJG. VK3GJG. Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, I'm using my 991, but it's going via my FTM100D and a HRI200 box, so it's a bit overkill, but I'm having fun with it, and your audio is coming through perfect. How's my audio? Back to you.
Audio is fine. Running FTM100 at the moment through YAESU, so yeah, audio's coming through nice and clear there.
Oh, thanks very much. Yeah, I do find that when I'm using the HRI200 box, it's always perfect. When I start playing with my hotspots, then I have dropouts and other problems. So I didn't get the radio you're using. Can you please tell me that again? Name's Andreas, Southwest UK. Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo. So look at that, working great.
Mike 0, Fox X-Ray Bravo, VK3 GJG. I've got, I think it's the FTM100, just a 100 at the moment. And it's just hooked up in my shed, and it's direct to the computer, so running straight through into YAESU. Andreas, name is Derek, Golf Alpha Romeo India Charlie Kilo, over.
Yeah, hi Derek, good to meet you. The interesting thing is I can actually flick this over to analog mode because it's the HRI200 box. Do you fancy doing a test? Let me think now. I don't think you change anything, but I can flick it over to analog. I could even use a bowphone, but I'll stay on the 991 in FM, and let me know if you can hear an audio difference. Back to you.
Yeah, no problems, go for it.
Right, so you hear what I said there. So there's a transceiver settings in the PDN system. So I'm just going to turn this round. You can sort of try and see it from a distance. But it's file at the top here. We have to just sort of briefly disconnect. Then we go file, transceiver, and then at the top here it says RX digital, TX digital, top left here. I'm just going to change that to FM, then apply, and click OK. So now it's going to tell the radio, right, don't use digital. We'll click OK, and it's now saying analog in the settings. We're going to connect back in, and not all rooms will connect to this. So we'll click connect, same room, and you can see it's connected. Now we're just going to go back to the 991 here, and thanks very much Derek for the test. And then we just need to change the mode, so we go mode FM. So that's all we've changed. Now fingers crossed, and don't forget we can use any FM radio. It could be your cheap Bofung UV5R, or we can have this £1,000 991. So let's give it a go. Forgotten the call sign already. VK M0FXB, now coming in via analog. I could use any radio, could be a Bofung, could be this 991a. And so back over to you, Derek. And I know it's VK3 and it's GJG, I think. Back over to you from Andreas, M0FXB. And I saw it come up on the dashboard then as well. So right. No, we're not hearing him. And I'll tell you why we're not hearing him. Because he is using an SCU20 cable. And he hasn't got the additional kit that allows analog people to hear him. He could probably hear me though. Okay, Derek, I'm going to flick back to digital. I got a feeling that you could be using an SCU20 cable without the kit for FM analog. So I'll flick back over to digital and call you again, M0FXB. And that's why you get a kit or a HRI200 box. So we'll just quickly flick back. Right, before we flick over, I just had a look and the tone frequency was wrong. So we've changed the tone frequency on the radio and we're going to call Jeff again. M0FXB, yeah, go again please, Jeff. I think I had my tone frequency wrong on the radio. Back over to you, VK3GJG from M0FXB. If we hear him now, it means that he doesn't need the cable. No. 575. That's a shame, isn't it? I really wanted to test that, but I was showing up on the screen. So we'll just call out again. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo, M0FXB. Can I be heard? M0FXB. See if someone. Did you notice a really nice scope? I heard some tone there. Mike 0 Fox X-ray Bravo. Am I being heard on the YAESU system here on node number 21080 M0FXB? So we're not going to be able to test that.
Victor Alpha 3, Victor Sierra. Very good morning, old man.
Looks like it does work. I had the tone wrong, so that's good. Yeah, very good morning, Victor. I'm no good with call signs. I think it comes on the screen, doesn't it? What it is, I'm using a YAESU FT-991a, but I'm in analog mode. I'm going via my HRI200 box, FTM100, but I'm transmitting everything in analog. How are you getting into the system? Name's Andreas, Southwest UK. Well, I think that's working.
Yep, very good. You're making the system very well. Audio quality is excellent in analog mode. So you're doing well, local repeater. It's been a while since I've been on C4 finding my feet, but anyway, you're making the machine very well. The name's Bob, Bravo, Oscar Bravo, and I'm located in Windsor, Ontario. Although you can probably tell my roots are back in GM. Over.
Yeah, hi Bob, good to meet you. Yeah, I'm Western Supermare, so Southwest. So, well, glad you're on the C4FM system. I'm a bit of an experimenter and YouTube blogger, so I have a lot of what I do I put on my YouTube channel, M0FXB. But I've been playing today with the YAESU FTM100D, which is an older C4FM radio and analog. And I've got the 991, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice to use that in analog going into a digital system? We're on, as you know, American Link here. And it's working great. So, yeah, thanks very much for the test, Bob. And, yeah, good to catch you over in, is it? Cool. Australia. Back to you. Right, well, I think we'll end it there. I'm going to try one last thing.
Yep, to yourself, no worries. Like I say, you're making the...
So that nice scope.
Very well there. Nice audio.
That's why I love the 991.
I'm using an older radio here too. It's a 7250. And just trying to get a
We
hang
could
of
use
it.
the handheld.
But I'm sure we'll figure it all out.
7250,
But that'll
yeah.
say 7-3. Enjoy the weekend, and nice to make your acquaintance. VA3VS, now QRD. 7-3.
Yep, cheers, Bob. I mean, it's fantastic, isn't it? I'm sat here, you know, transmitting analog, going into a digital system, which is YAESU, and then coming out on that repeater by the sounds of it in analog. And if I want, I can use a little bowfung. I don't have to use this 991A. So yeah, excellent. 7.3, yeah, the box I use is the HRI200 box. 7.3, all the best. Right, so let's just double check that I did have, I'm going to try and connect the 991 again via the dual transceiver system on my HRI200 box. Let's just change the settings a minute. Just going to disconnect. Go, that's me disconnect. Oh, someone was talking there. Disconnect, yeah. Then go File, Transceiver. There's the dual mode there. So we need to, let's have a look now. Cancel. To do the dual thing, you do need to switch back to digital. Then you get the chance here to turn it on. Then we're going to click apply. Now we know it works if it changes the frequency on the radio. So let's, because last time the radio was in split mode, so I'm trying it not in split mode. We'll click apply. It does reboot the FTM100. And then click OK. So yeah, as far as I can see, nothing's changing on the 991. So connect back in. We'll go back in digital. We have to change the mode on the 991 back to digital. Let's go mode digital, and then it'll be working there. So it looks like the 6-pin cable doesn't really do anything with the FTM100 and the HRI200, but you know, you saw me using it in a different way. So 7.3, been great fun. Catch you on air. All the best.